Feminism is a criminal organization. Feminists are criminal. The effect of feminism on women is a wrong empowerment. Women are degenerate and social addicted. OnlyFans is the worst example. Women are beginning to act up and want nothing with feminism.
I was with somebody that I did not really like. I think I was in it for the wrong reasons, and he was just a total bodybuilding bro, and I think I already knew deep down that he wasn't good for me. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't even want to give him the time of day, because this guy actually ended up single-handedly ruining and destroying some friendships that I had with some of my closest guy friends. That's fine. Like, I was cheated on by somebody who already gave me so many red flags.
Where are all the single men between the ages of 35 and 45 who are also seeking a relationship? Where are y'all hanging out?
I used to have a boyfriend who owned a lot of property across like Surrey, Hampshire and London. Some of them were rented out, some were Airbnbs, and some of them were just empty property. And under the bed, I found some pink blankets and a pink hot water bottle. So I took them to him and I was like, who the frick are these pink things? And why are they in your house? He said, well, I'm actually going to sell this house, and I thought it looked like a bit of a lad's pad, so I just wanted to make it a bit more feminine, so I borrowed some stuff with my mum to put out for viewings. Maybe I'm dumb, but that is the most believable lie anyone has ever told me. Long story short, it actually turned out that they did belong to another woman, and he actually had 2 other girlfriends, 2 other entire lives. I was the 3rd, so they were there first, and those 2 girls both lived in other properties that he owned.
A true man, a real man, they don't wait to be asked. They may hear that you have an appointment and they may just offer you a credit card or give you a wage recurringly.
If you are a woman and you are in a relationship with a man that has no money and cannot provide for you fully, and I mean everything you need, such as a house, money to live on, and basically everything you need to be provided for as a woman, hair, makeup, shopping, then you are dating the wrong man. You should only date a man who can fully provide for you.
I got a bachelor's in marketing, but does that matter? No! I'm not working in my field, so what the hell does it matter that I have a degree in marketing?
I just checked my student loans because I needed to get the information to someone, and what the fuck? I started with $80,000. I have been paying for 10 years. Last year, I paid $6,000 lump sum because that's really the only way to get it low. That took it down to $76,000 after I'd been paying for 9 years. The grand total is I have paid $120,000 and I still owe $76,000. How the fuck is this possible? What? I think I might be late to the game learning about this. Student loans are really messed up. $120,000. What are you supposed to do with it?
Tell me how I'm supposed to get a job when every single job that I apply to is like, oh, you need at least 3 to 5 years of experience in this field or one related to it. I just graduated. I don't have experience. How am I supposed to get experience if you won't accept me for not having experience?
No! 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 No!
I hope this video reaches Gen Z because it's too late for us millennials. If being a mother is in your plan of life and you have yet to go to college or graduate high school, you need to think about how being a mother fits into your long-term plan. What's a career path you can leave for at least 3 years to be with your children? Your brain changes and your priorities change when you have kids. I honestly think one of the best things we can do for society is let mothers be with their babies. Daycare, not best for babies. When I was growing up, it was a very clear path. You go to college, you get a job, you get married, you have a baby, and you go back to work. But modern millennial women, mothers, are miserable. We can't do it all. No one's coming to save us. Gen Z needs to be thinking about this.
Spoiler alert, absolutely no money was spent today because I started the day off checking my student loan balance right after about 30 minutes of doom scrolling, and I do have over $100,000 of student loans, so safe to say I had a little bit of a mentee bee this morning. Am I embarrassed to be crying on the internet? Probably, but honestly I post this because I wanted everyone to know that post-grad era comparison is so real. Social media makes it incredibly easy to compare yourself to Becky and Brad, who are on their 3rd trip to Europe this summer. But the truth is, you don't actually know anybody's financial situation. Becky and Brad could be in mad credit card debt. Maybe they saved up for years for this trip and they're finally treating themselves. Point is, once you graduate college, everybody's on a completely different path with completely different goals and timelines. While it's human nature to compare ourselves to others, remember that social media is simply a highlight.
I have 2 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree. And about 2 years ago, I really wanted to leave my job. I was stressed out, not really passionate about it. It wasn't what I went to school for. But I was making a decent amount of money. I mean, my salary was $90K plus bonus plus all the things, so I was well over $100,000 a year. But I really wanted to move back to Pittsburgh, my hometown, to be closer to family. Now, the degrees that I have, I started looking at different things that I could do. Now I have a bachelor's in psychology and I have a master's in counseling. Now I never went and got licensed as a counselor, and it takes so many hours of supervision, yada yada. So I don't have my LPC, I don't have my license. So I was looking in fields, obviously, that I can do psych or do anything related to a counseling background. Jobs, I'm not even kidding you, were anywhere between $25,000 and $35,000 a year. That's with a master's degree. How is anybody supposed to live on that? And if you do, I am so sorry. I know that the American economy sucks, and I'm privileged to have been able to find a job for 55, or else I wouldn't be here. And I got lucky with my living situation, and because if I didn't have this place to rent, then I would still be in Connecticut and miserable and hating my life. Now it's a different kind of stress because the stress I have now is money related and not surgeon related and operating room related, but I feel mentally happier in this situation, even with the financial stress. I can try and do something about that, but to have 2 bachelor's and a master's degree, and the only significant options, like 90% of the options, 99% of the options that I had were like $15 an hour, salary of about $30,000. How are people supposed to pay bills? That's my nightly rant.
Feminism makes them childless and unhappy. Feminists think they can waste their fertile years sleeping with bad boys and control their fertility with drugs. And then, as if by magic, Prince Charming appears when she's 35 to wash the dishes with a washboard stomach as she takes drugs to get pregnant. She can then get fat and belittle the man as he does what he's told. Men are looking at that deal and saying, "Fuck that shit." With information technology, men now have access to women from other cultures, where masculinity is prized and femininity still exists. Western feminists can't compete with these women and will fade from the gene pool. All men have to do is not have kids with feminists. This is one of the best services we can do for humanity, and avoiding feminists will greatly improve male health. Anyway, that's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers.